Hello, hello, hello. Got my clay. This one is from the Dollar Tree store. And the deer babies are down there, and it's super, super nice. And I just talk to them, and always puts tears into my eyes when I talk to them. They are so innocent, such innocent beings. So I wonder if I think I'm gonna make a horse sculpture today with this, because I want to talk about what the horses and Dr. Marlo Morgan taught me. And this is such a complex, and this is, there's just so much to talk about that I decided I'm gonna make a 15-minute video on this channel. I'm gonna make about an hour video on Nikki Loves Dogs together with a foot massage outside, and then I'm probably gonna make another hour video on the tablet that I gave Paul, which is connected to Nikki Daisy Redwood. So you can check out these other two channels that I have, and check out what I say in conjunction to this subject, because there's just so much to talk about, and 15 minutes is not enough time. So the other two channels have unlimited. That's really nice. So I'm gonna make a horse out of this, and this is nice. There's already an eye forming here. It's already slowly forming. So the horses, and in particular this one gray horse. So there was a white and dark brown spotted horse with a pink nose, and he was very, very gentle with me, very gentle, nuzzling me and relaxed. And then the gray horse was a little bit nervous in the beginning. Then he came over, and the two of them got along. They put their noses together like this, and their nostrils together, and that means that they get along. And the gray horse became a little bit pushy with me. So he leaned his chest way into the fence and leaned way over, and first he was a little nervous, but then he saw that I am friendly, and then he tried to get something from me. He wanted me to give him something really cool, like a carrot, but I didn't have any carrots. I had already fed all of those to the goats, the llama, and the other horses. So the gray one came to me in the end when the other ones had already eaten those pieces. But he just thought, I guess he still smelled the carrots, or he smelled my perfumes. He thought I had something sweet in there in my pocket. So he was checking my arms and smelling my arms, smelling the perfume, and it smelled like cotton candy, and he would love cotton candy, I guess, but that's white sugar. That's not good for anyone. So he became a little bit pushy, and like he started to nibble on my arm and squeeze me into my fat, and I was not afraid of him. So I was just giving him 100% unconditional. I was thinking, so even if he becomes a little pushy, I'm not going to walk away, or I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna get upset about this. I'm not gonna say, hey, what are you doing? So because I have such unconditional, infinite love for him. And so first he was a little bit impatient with me, so he was nuzzling and had this little bit impatient energy, like he was looking for something, like where's the stuff now? I'm supposed to get some too, like a little bit entitlement or something. So, and I had just had this unconditional love for him. And I talked to him and I said, I love you so infinitely much. And then he relaxed, and they do this when they're relaxed and when they feel good. And then he kind of leaned back and he was more relaxed, and he looked at me with love, so much love, both of them. And I just kept saying nice things to them, non-stop nice things, and they really, really loved that. And then he wasn't pushy anymore. He just wanted attention and affection and petting. And in that moment, I realized, I had tears in my eyes. I realized that, that every living being, no matter what their nature is, no matter, whether they're a crocodile, a lion, or chimpanzee, gorilla, any living being, any human, So there are some violent humans in the world of different sort, some are corporate, some are not corporate. And in that moment I realized that every living being is really like a horse, and they just want love, and if they feel this unconditional love from someone, yes, mwah, then they can relax. Then they finally relax. It's a little bit more complicated with humans, okay, because of language, because of all kinds of assumptions. It is a lot more convoluted with humans, human brains, okay. So an animal would trust much sooner, because, and it's much easier, you talk sweet and he hears you talk sweet and he relaxes, feels good. Yes. Oh, that's good. It feels good. Yes. Oh, it's good. Thank you. Okay, now I can let you pet me. Yes. And with the human, it's a lot more complicated. A lot more complicated. We have our storylines in our heads, with language. We have assumptions about other people. It goes so far that when we have experienced something terrible with a certain person of a certain, I don't know, demographic or whatever, some people have a problem with fat women. I'm not kidding you. This is the truth. There are men that have a psychological wound with fat women. And so they'll link two things up again that really are neutral, that are not related, and that's what the human brain does very, very quickly. They relate. They link up a mean behavior with big fat mama or something, or grandmother or whatever. And then they want nothing to do with an overweight woman later on because of that emotional hurt. I've seen several of those already. Some of them are actually famous. I'm not going to mention any names. I talk to them, I listen to their performances and so I know a little bit about their psychology because I paid real close attention. And so in order to heal a wound like this, it takes more for a human. It takes much longer. A carrot literally is not enough. So yes, I like the carrot. And it takes a lot more healing than that. But I decided, this is the only path we have. We don't have any other path. Earlier today, I was very upset about what's going on with the riots, the injustice, the killing of innocent animals and humans done by people who have a wound, who are wounded, and then the middlemen, the actual middlemen that are causing them even more aggression. They're standing behind this entire thing, and they're laughing themselves. They're laughing themselves to the bank, and they think this is funny, how much control they have over these people to rally them up like that and to get them going and serving them as free hitmen, basically. So I don't know I think they call them Manchurian candidates or something. Like the guy who shot J.F. Kennedy, who fell into the same type of trap, where the corporate middlemen, the agitators that are working for the corporate agenda, it's a pyramid type of thing. It's not a conspiracy theory. This is actual fact. Okay, and I wouldn't say it's the Illuminati or something. I don't know. So, or Freemasons or Skull and Bone or whatever these groups are. Maybe they're involved in that in some way because they study magic, they study psychology in depth, they study energy psychology very much in depth. And so, and that is what anyone who wants money and power would be interested in, how to manipulate people in the best way possible, and how to maneuver something and plot something and get the, I'm gonna loosely say, the innocent beings to serve their agenda. So this is infinitely sad. So, and I know that the ones that get violent and get sicked onto other people, we can heal them, but what's happening there is they're doing the opposite, and it's infinitely sad. And I'm going to talk about this more in my other two videos. So you guys take care. Bye bye.